Today you guys are going to work on a performance task that assesses your understanding of decimal place value. So I'm not really going to guide you through how to answer the question 100%. I'm just going to kind of give you some tips for success. Think of it that way. So this is assessing your ability to read and write a decimal through thousandths in standard form. Remember, standard form is how it's written here, just a number form. Trevor tried to express 3 and 745 thousandths in as many ways as he could, just for funsies, like in his free time. So he wrote that number in 4 different ways, and you can see his 4 ways. They're listed A, B, C, and D. So looks like he did expanded form. Then he calculated it in a different way in hundredths. So this would be like an improper fraction if you wrote it in fraction form. 3 and 745 hundredths. So mixed number form. And then he did expanded form using multiplication. Okay, so he has different ways to show the same number. Question 1 says, which of Trevor's expressions have the same value as 3 and 745 thousandths? Explain your reasoning. So you have to prove, for number 1, choice A, B, C, and D, which combination of these or all of them have the same value as 3 and 745 thousandths. So the one that you're probably going to struggle with, I would say, or that the one that I would think would be challenging for you is B, 3,745 hundredths. This is an improper fraction, and you need to think about whether or not this collection of hundredths, when you put all of the hundredths together, has the same value as the total. And then for choice, I'm going to leave it at that. And then for C too, I would think you'd have to think hard about that one. 3 and 745 hundredths. Does that have the same value as 3 and 745 thousandths? So you have to decide if you want to include choice C in your list of correct answers. Okay, now do not turn in something that looks like this to me for number 1, because that's incomplete. You still need to explain why you would or would not include choice A and explain why you would or would not include choice D in your reasoning. So I would expect to see something like, yes, choice A does have the same value because fill in the blank. Yes, choice B does have the same value because blank. Or you could also write, no, it doesn't have the same value, and here's why. And you would do that for each answer choice. Number 2, consider Trevor's expressions that do not have the same value as 3 and 745 thousandths. So this is telling you, they kind of gave you a clue here. They're basically telling you that at least one of these answer choices needs to be eliminated because it does not have the same value as 3 and 745 thousandths. And it says rewrite each of these expressions so that it does have the same value. So you're going to have to basically make a correction to the ones that you choose.